Hello everyone, welcome back to the second video. So today we're looking into the fundamentals of the universe with Nikola Tesla. So there is this quote here, was really famous quote: "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." So what is he saying here? Well, he is saying exactly what the fuck he's saying. So since the scientific community is watching a little bit more into the really small, we are realizing like, matter is not as solid as we think, and it actually looks like it's just energy that vibrates at a certain frequency, and that creates matter. And that's basically the fundamental of our universe, and also this happens inside space. And yeah, there is, the fundamentals are pretty simple. This is why they are called fundamentals. And so basically you have, energy is all what is inside space. Then you have frequency. Frequency is more important, is a little bit more important than vibration. Why? Because it will depend on what frequency you go. You will have certain results, certain things. And vibration just automatically happens as long as something is alive, it vibrates. And then you have the observer, which is you. You are not your body, you are not your mind, you are not your brain, you are not your thoughts. You are the guy who observes the thought passing, like, ooh, who observes the feeling, like, this feels that way. And yeah, that's all it is. So when, for example, when someone says, "You're a piece of garbage," that's just energy on a certain, that vibrates on a certain frequency. And yeah, there is nothing more to complexify, like, "Ooh, yeah, but that's just what it is. It's energy." And if you don't like this energy, well, you just observe something else. Now, it will affect you because we're all human beings, and we get affected by the environment. Ignoring this fact is just being silly. Now, the question is, how long are we going to get, quote unquote, fucked by the environment? And that's where the skill of personal development comes in, because it will just not block, but redirect, basically, your awareness, what you observe. So, I'm just minding my own business, living my life. Someone comes in my life and says, "Piece of shit." And I go, "Oh shit, this guy is saying something." And well, first of all, if my self-esteem, I see myself as a piece of shit, I will get affected. Like, "Oh, what do you mean?" And if I get angry, it just showing that I think of myself as a piece of shit. If he calls me a piece of shit, but I don't see myself at all as someone who is, doing bad stuff, being a piece of shit, I'll just, it's funny, I always use this story. Imagine you're going to the most beautiful entity in the universe. Like, everyone agrees, like, this entity, or this, human or whatever, this thing is the most beautiful thing you can find in this universe. And you go towards this entity and you say, "Hey, you ugly." Well, how I say it, because I'm not a comedian, it's not funny, but it's funny. Everything in this is funny. It's a hyperbole. It's saying you're ugly against the most beautiful thing that exists. The guy who's, the entity who is the most beautiful thing will not be angry. It's like, "Oh yeah, I never heard that actually. Everyone said I'm beautiful, and then this guy comes and say that I'm the most ugly thing." That's funny. It's funny. So yeah, that's fundamentally, basically, there is just space, and inside of this space there's just energy that vibrates at a certain frequency, and that's all we need to know. And you are just the observer of those events, and you can yourself decide what frequency you watch. Even if there is a frequency you don't know, because you have this power of imagination, you can go into a frequency and observe this vibration on this frequency by feeling. And you can just check the feeling. And that's it. That's the first video of chapter 1, the fundamentals of the universe. Easy, plain. See you in the next one.